Welcome to this quick demonstration video of the new eSign flow on ZoopSign. So once you have logged in, click on the eSign card. Now, let's click on the Send for eSign button. Let's look into the Aadhaar eSign flow. Now, I'll add a document. Now let's add the recipients. So I'll click here. I want to add an approver. So I'll select approver. Now I'll add the approver's detail. So I've added an approver. Now the role of this approver is to approve this document for signing before it is sent for signing, right? So if I want, I can also enable this additional settings, which are authenticate recipient and capture GPS location. And let's say I want to add an signer. So I'll click on add recipient and now I can add the signer. So let's say I want to sign the document myself. So I'll click on add me as recipient. So my details gets auto-filled here. I can apply the same settings and let's add one more signer. So I have added the details of the second signer. Now I'll click on save and proceed. Now if you want, you can fix the signing order. So if you enable this, even if you move Harsh on top, that means once Rijwal approves, then Harsh will sign the document and then Aryan will sign the document. These same settings I can apply here. And in security tab, I can enable additional security features such as password protection. If I enable this, I can apply an additional password right on this document, which you have to share to the signers or approvers. And then they will have to put this password in to unlock the PDF. You can also enable download. Currently this works for the approvers, where if you want the approver to download the document, you can enable this. And if you want to add a watermark, you can also do this, where a watermark applies to the document. And you can also change the expiry date. So now once you have set all the settings, now I'll click on review and send. Here you can review all the details and everything that you have done for this eSign transaction. Once you're set, click on send invite. And just like that, this document has been sent for approval. Post approval, it will be sent for signing. As an approver, I have opened the mail which I received from ZoopSign. I can see the accept invite button. If I click on this, I'll open the link. And as you can see, it asks me the password, which we had set earlier. So I'll fill this in. So this is the password. Now I'll click on proceed. As you can see, I can see that same contract agreement. I'll see who is signing the document. And now if I click on approve, this transaction gets approved, right? I'll click on OK and done. And as you can see, if I just refresh the page, I can see that Rijwal has approved this document. So I'll just have to add the password which I had set earlier. I'll click on proceed. I'll just accept the terms. And this is the document that I have to sign, right? Now I'll click on proceed to eSign. And this is the Protean screen where I have to enter my Aadhaar card number. So I have already entered it here. I'll accept this checkbox and I'll click on send OTP. This sends an OTP to my registered mobile number. Just put it here and click on verify OTP. As you can see, the OTP has been verified and this shows that my document has been successfully signed. If I click on download, I can see that this is my signed document. If we come back to the audit trail page, you can see that the approver has approved it and the signers have signed it. You can see the detailed steps below, which is the audit trail, and you can always download the document from here. And if you go back, you will see the list of the eSign transactions that you have done. And that's it. This is how you do the eSign transaction on the new eSign flow on ZoopSign.